Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Gabby. I've been a wedding planner for 12 plus years, and today I'm taking you along for a little day in the life of a wedding planner. We are at the gym right now. I'm gonna get my workout in. I have a brunch with a friend in our local area, and then we've got some work to do. I'm actually going to be creating a whole workbook for my clients, and I cannot believe I didn't do this sooner, but essentially I will walk you through more or less what our wedding management package is going to turn into and what it was, and we'll just do a little bit of office work together. We are also going to work at a coffee shop for a little bit before we meet up with my friend, and let's just do it. Guys, we did it. We got our workout in. Now it's time to get to work. Okay, we're gonna do our makeup in the car. It's gonna be very brief, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my wedding management package. So in my last video, I talked about the myth that is day of coordination. And recently our team had a wedding, and it felt like a lot of work for the wedding management package, and something that we do to differentiate ourselves from other wedding planners packages is that we allow our couples to reach out to us the moment they book. Even though we're just doing a coordination package, we are allowing them to reach out for questions ahead of time, mostly because we don't want to be stuck. And maybe this is selfish, but it helps them and it helps our team. We don't want to be stuck weeks before the wedding trying to put everything together and realizing that there's like major gaps in the work that they've done, or just problems that we could have troubleshooted earlier on. That being said, some people take advantage, and maybe I'll say myself, struggles with boundaries. I say yes a lot. I just want to make sure that we support them. And even my lead planners, they are just so good at what they do, and they want to make sure that they go above and beyond for clients. So I decided moving forward, we are going to reformat the wedding management package a little bit. It's going to scale down, and it's going to put a lot more work on the client side, and we just have to put everything together towards the end and just make sure that basically the work that they've done is correct and we don't see any errors. So the big thing we're working on is a big wedding workbook that the couples will get upon booking, and they will have all the time in the world to fill it out. Obviously, some people book us a year in advance, even though we're not doing full service planning for them. So this allows them to answer really great questions that we've put together about information that we're gonna need, and maybe even like some little tips and tricks along the way. So that's what I'm working on today. I'm gonna create the whole document in Canva, and I think I'm either gonna make it like, I'll save it as a PDF so people can fill it out, or I let people fill it out in Canva. I haven't quite decided yet, but essentially it will be some homework that the wedding management couples will need to do in order for us to take over the information towards the end. So essentially we're not going to step in until their wedding workbook is complete. Now, we will still allow them to use 4 30-minute calls with us, and that can be about the wedding workbook. It can be general questions. Of course, in this package, we're not doing anything design related or anything like that. But if someone asks me like something specific about a venue, like, do you think this type of thing would look good in this venue? I might even say like, actually, I'm familiar with the space. It's too small to have a band, or you don't need a dance floor. The floor is great, So yeah, we're gonna finish this up here. We're gonna go to the coffee shop and start working on that workbook. I love this little town. This is Columbia, Tennessee, and it's the closest town to where I live, but it's just this cute little downtown, lots of brick buildings, and we have a cute little coffee shop coming up. All right, here we are at Mealtown Coffee Roasters. I love this little spot in downtown Columbia, and I actually had enough coffee for today already before I left, so I'm gonna grab a kombucha. So I'm going to use Canva's AI feature. I asked it to create a fillable wedding workbook for my clients using my branding. And that's not it. So we're going to go back to the drawing board. I like that it's at least creating it with real words, but like that's not my branding at all. I do like that there are different sections about stuff, vendor preferences. It's not exactly what I had mapped out already. So let's try again. Okay, Canva did not understand the concept of pulling my branding from its brand kit, and that's okay. We're going to move on. I can manually change it. So now I'm just telling it, let's stick to black and white. And here's what I created on ChatGPT, and I copied and pasted it so that it uses this exact information in the workbook. So aside from the brand colors, I like a lot of this information. I don't know why these ones are not filled out, but it'll be easy for me to kind of copy and paste it all from ChatGPT. I feel good with the work we've done so far on this worksheet. I'm going to pause and head over to Buckin Board for a little lunch with my friend Hillary. I realized I didn't take a single video or photo of my brunch or what I ate, but I had a delicious breakfast sandwich with a little side salad and a sangria because it's Friday and it was like noon by the time we ate. So anyway, I'm back home. It ended up pouring. So those clouds that we saw earlier at the coffee shop were definitely coming our way. It poured, but now it's sunny again. I have some work to do. I'm gonna make another pot of coffee to get us through the afternoon, but let's finish this wedding workbook and see what the team thinks. I always wanna get their feedback on it before I start sending out to clients. Anyone else not capable of starting their day until their bed is made? That's me. We need to fix this right now. I'm going to try very hard to not get distracted. I am notorious for not doing the project that I need to do and getting distracted with like emails that come up or, oh, I should do a social media post or I gotta empty the dishwasher. So I've made it my goal to really focus on the top 3 tasks that I need to do every day that are top priority. And today it's the wedding workbook. I had to send out some hotel room block information to a client, and I did that already this morning. And there was one more thing. What was it? Oh, and put together a new wedding management package for a venue that we work at a lot. Essentially, we kind of underpriced it because of our travel fees to get there. It's about 4 hours away, and I was waiving the travel fees originally because we were on the preferred list, and I wanted to give people an incentive like, hey, we're on the preferred list, no travel fees for our team, but realistically, I'm losing hundreds of dollars every time on that package. So I decided to just switch it up a little bit, change the package without increasing the price, but just making sure that we are profiting at the end of the day. Okay, I'm back home. Let's start working again on this worksheet. Essentially, I've been debating how I want to do it. Do I want to keep it in Canva for people? Do I want to move it over to some kind of questionnaire or form? Do I want to keep it on Notion? I'm still debating. Okay, I've come to a quick stopping point because as you know, I started this whole document on Canva, but I was like, how are they going to fill this out? So we work in Notion. Our whole wedding portal for planning is in Notion, and I have a section that's called Key Document and Files. And I'm thinking maybe I create a form so that in our workflow documents, every time we onboard a new client, I might be able to just send them this form and they type it all in, and then I am gonna have all of the answers somewhere. I have to see how the answers show up, because if it's just gonna show up on a single spreadsheet with all of the answers, I find that a little bit overwhelming. It's almost like I would prefer to have this information stay in each client's portal. So I'm gonna have a think on that for a minute. Okay, I played around with it for a little bit. I decided the form was not gonna work. Instead, in Notion, I just created a basic note, I guess, that is gonna be a template. So every time we onboard a new client, they will receive this wedding workbook note. And inside, they will be able to just go and type their information. And in that way, it's just gonna stay in their portal. And when I have a new client that I'm onboarding, they will get a fresh, brand new copy of this information. So anytime we want to make an edit to the template, we just need to make an edit into this document here, and it'll apply to everybody moving forward. So I think this works. Coffee break. We also let the thunderstorm pass through, and now I'm back. I sent the form, the wedding worksheet, to my team just to see if there's anything that they'd want to add. And now I'm going to create a new Canva package, or a wedding package that is relevant to wedding management. Like I said before, for a very specific venue that we work at a lot, but I have to customize it a little bit. So I'm essentially looking to put a little more work on the client's side as opposed to us, so that we can reduce the number of hours that we work on that package and account for that travel fee to the venue, which is 4 hours each way. How great. I just spilled half of my latte on my counter, so that's fun. Also, fun fact, I did a mini renovation of the office. I added some wallpaper. I have to show you up close. It's little cowboys. How cute. We just painted, we put a border, we painted this, and I have some curtains that just came in, so I'm gonna hang some curtains there. And then I guess I don't know if it looks crazy to have the walls like this. I don't know if I should paint them white or leave them as this like cream. And then this is also the cat room, so the cat stuff. But then on the other side is my husband's section. So, you know, we need to put art and stuff back on the wall. I think that'll help if we even put maybe shelving. But if you have any comments or ideas about this space, please let me know. It's not a 10 out of 10 right now, but you know, at least I have a little bit of something fun behind me. I feel like I complain about this a lot, but I'm having the hardest time with vendor communication. I mean, I guess it's been years since this has been happening, but for example, I last week got a hold of a company for some restrooms, and they said via text, great, we will email you on Monday and we'll send you a payment link, and you know, send us all of this information, which I immediately did. Monday comes around, nothing. Tuesday, Wednesday, finally Wednesday, I'm like, hello, hi, you said you were gonna send something on Monday. I still haven't received it. And they're like, okay, let me talk to my admin person. Now it's Friday, and I messaged again, and I'm like, hey, I never heard from your so-called admin person or whoever. Finally, and he replies via text, oh my God, I sent him the information, da 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 da. Finally, I get a call. Turns out it's a family business. The son does admin. The father does, I don't know, sales. The son says the father never gave him the information. The father's like, yes, I passed it along anyway. It literally was such a mess, but it's all about communication. And I don't know how to encourage people to communicate better. It's so hard. And then it falls on me as the planner for not getting these things done in a timely manner, you know? It's a trickle effect. So anyway, how does that work for you guys? Are you guys feeling like the pressure of communication, or is everything sunshine and rainbows? I'd love to know. All right, guys, that's it for today. Believe it or not, I got my 3 main things done. We got the wedding worksheet, we got the updated wedding management package, and we got the hotel room block out to my clients. So now that those 3 big things are done, the storm has passed. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of the evening. At this point, it's 4:30, and I'm gonna go outside, get some fresh air, and maybe get some steps in. As always, thanks so much for joining. Give me a big thumbs up if you'd like to see more behind the scenes or daily life of a wedding planner, and I'd love to know in the comments below how your vendor communication is going. Catch you next week. Bye.